Hello, this is Greg Allison, Galactic Greg. It's coming to you on 20 July 22. Time on deck is 19:4500 hours Central Daylight Time. Forgive me if I'm a little under, I got the bug. That said, this is a glorious anniversary. This should be a space holiday. The 20th of July is the anniversary of the first lunar landing. 53 years ago today, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed in the Eagle Apollo 11 mission on the moon in Tranquility Base. And they conducted a spectacular mission. It was a harrowing landing. They had all kind of problems. I'm not going to go on that right now because we're going to talk about various aspects of the space race coming before us. And we'll make this a brief video. But one of the things that I just learned today that supposedly just came out about the mission to the moon was that Neil Armstrong had a little assignment. They claim it was a secret assignment. I don't see why, but supposedly it just got revealed. And that on his way back to the lunar module, just before they were to clear out, he was assigned to take one more picture or one more set of pictures. He was to find a crater and take pictures of the edge of the crater or a hill. It was a crater he used to try to determine the depth of the lunar soil. I'm not sure a crater edge, since it's something kicked up, would have been the best example of that. But they want to know where the soil ended and the rock began, bedrock in essence. And that kind of wrong with me because I actually wanted somebody to take the same kind of picture for me. I own 40 acres in Arizona and have for a year and a half. And when some of my friends were surveying the property for me, I asked them to take similar pictures. Excuse me, I said I had a bug. So that I could ascertain how deep I could dig my trenches for worm beds and put in some aquaponics greenhouses, some wallopinis. And so that I was looking for the exact same kind of picture, the exact same kind of data. I want a picture from the edge of a wash on the edge of the property, so I know how far the soil went to the bedrock. In any event, fortunately, I did not get that data. So with all that said, I understand the importance of that. Now, okay, so what's the topic of this video? It is, oh yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, bang that notification bell, and click all. And I hope to be a little more dynamic in future videos. But this is a major anniversary, and I just had to come on here. So, once again, we have a new space race. And Artemis 1 just announced launch date of 29 August. 29 August for Artemis 1 to launch. That's the earliest launch date. That might be a little bit optimistic, but not to be undone. Elon Musk said he will launch next month. He said he will launch the first Starship to orbit next month, which would be Super Heavy Booster 7 and Starship 24. I think that is exceedingly optimistic because even if he had all of his ducks in a row, he would still have to have clearance from the FAA, and he still got that big 75-item checklist to work up. Now, maybe he's well on his way to working off that checklist. He's got to feel some confidence to make such a bold claim. I'm sure he would like to launch next month, but still, as you may well know, they had a little mini wet dress rehearsal, motor, actually a spin test of the turbines and the engines on the 11th of July, and it had a little fire underneath, and it caused some damage. They had to send it back to the factory to get some of the minor damage fixed. Now, apparently, it's minor. Hopefully, they get all the problems fixed. If not, they may have some hair run issues, which will happen. Something that ignited the methane. Well, it should be no surprise that you might have had an ignition source since you had 33 engines above and all kind of engine controllers and electrical wires and all kind of possible heat sources. So you get fuel and air and a heat source, and boom, you got fire. In the world I've worked in for a long time, we've known something for a long time, and its reliability is inversely proportional to parts count. It's a whole lot of parts in the boosters, super heavy, with 33 engines. Holy smoke, guys, 33 engines. Anyway, what we've yet to see is a full firing of the 33 engine super heavy stack. They fired BN3 last year, with a few engines. The booster 3, super heavy booster 3. But it was far short of the 33 engines we're talking about now. When I was a kid, I used to hear the Saturn V S1C first stage firing test from the Marshall test stand. I lived 70 miles away in Albertville, Alabama, and I could hear that rumble. They fired a lot, fired it quite a few times before they even flew it. So I hope Elon's going to fire it, but will he fire it as much? I don't think so. We shall see how that works out. He's taking a lot of chances, a lot of gambles, and if this thing goes kabooey above the over Boca Chica, he's gonna have a lot of hard time with the FAA and all the local environmental concerns there. They're really concerned about analysis. He's already spread a lot of debris in the area from other booster mishaps. But in any event, he's really going to try to go for it. At least that's what he claims. I think it's probably a little bit optimistic on both sides. But the question is, which craft will make orbit first? Will it be SpaceX, super heavy? He said August. He didn't say the end of August. He said August. So will it be the SpaceX Starship, or will it be Artemis 1? What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Who's going to make it first? That's a good question. They each have their challenges, of course. Hey, in the long run, it's going to take something like Starship to make space affordable. I just hope they can pull it off. There's a lot of challenges there. On the other side of the space race, the other thing to bear in mind is that Bill Nelson, former senator and head of NASA now, is claiming that China wants to take the moon. And a lot of pundits are weighing in against, oh, why would China want the moon? I'll tell you why. Because the nation controls the moon. Absolutely can control space and Earth. Totally dominate. I got to be different about that. I believe it? Absolutely. Totally dominate space and Earth from the moon. This is one military high ground that really matters. Moon mines matter. So stay tuned. I will bring that to you, hopefully in the not too distant future. I've been working on that for a long time. Just a little bit at a time. I'm a busy guy. So stay tuned. Thank y'all for watching. And with that, I'm going to say, Greg out.